Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Bringing it out, it's Branch. It'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. Here's the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's a really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. It's a run to the left. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. On the opening drive, they face a tough 3rd and 7 here. Quick throw caught on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Well, I've always said I think this quarterback all year long has been able to be as consistent as any quarterback in the country. And when you get the 3rd down, you've got to trust that he's going to make the right decision and throw an accurate ball to give you a chance at a first down. There's another example of it right there.
Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw, and he put it on target.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. They wrap him up, and the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. Forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
It's a first down for USC's offense. Nice job up front and an outstanding run here by this running back. What great tradition that USC has at running the football and having great backs. And it's beautiful to see another good one here today.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop it.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
The shotgun handoff here. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. 3rd down and short on the 8th play of this opening drive. Makes a quick grab. Finding space at the 20. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
In all of our prep work coming into this national championship, I really wondered how this secondary would hold up against this quarterback and this group of receivers. They better be ready to make some adjustments because right now, this quarterback is having his way with it.
Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, USC. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Kick bounces out of the back. For a touchback. First down here for this offense. The linebacker shifting around now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Scanning the field. It's Ward. On the run, he'll let it go. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a quarterback keeper. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. Not much on that play, brought down short.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Trying to extend the play. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense. So on their first drive of the game, they'll go for it in their own territory. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Testing the defense with a throw downfield. Oh, that one's picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 50. Fighting off the tackler. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession. And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Chris, it's a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the Trojans will try to keep this drive moving.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And he's brought down after a short gain, does not make the first down yardage. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. Touchdown, Trojans. This quarterback on fire today. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down in the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air, and he can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. All day to throw, finally lets it go to the left side. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Boy, the line does their job here. You give him all day to throw the ball. And if you're a defense facing a quarterback like this, and he's going to pick you apart all game long.
The Hurricanes lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Ward. Close to the tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. And the Canes are going to cash in here in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender, and he throws the interception.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Backed up with the one, he's going to throw it. Finds his target. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Trojans will kick this away to get the second half going. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. They get the second half started with their running play. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. It's a 1st and 10 play. To the air. It's Ward. He's moving out of the pocket now. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. Too much on that throw. Down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Johnson. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
4th set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Canes. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Branch. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is that offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
The offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. It's caught. A quick shovel pass there. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge 4th down stop. Time for one more play here in the quarter. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to pass. It's Ward. Bringing pressure. Running out of time in the pocket. Escapes the pocket. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about. So the quarterback lost track of where he was. He was all the way beyond the line of scrimmage before throwing that pass. The important play right here. Close game, fourth quarter, third and long. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's got it for a big gain. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches to go.
Chris, they're going to come up a little bit short of the first down, but this is a great effort here by the entire offense to give themselves at least a chance, a much better chance of converting here if they decide to go for it on fourth down.
He's throwing for it on fourth down. They'll make the first down on that scramble. That's a tough one for this defense to give up.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. For just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far, they come up on second and goal. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Miami. Now they line up to kick the extra point. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Branch. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the USC offense is back out on the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And he's tackled after the catch.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards. But anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
They bring him down after a short gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Crucial third down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
This time it's complete. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Snags a quick throw. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And he goes down after a huge gain. What a play for this offense. The spark they needed. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First and goal, final 2 minutes. A chance for the offense to break the tie here very late. Testing the right side here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So off the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 8. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. They'll run it to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, that is just incredibly impressive by this defense. And they're looking down there. They're incredibly hyped up, and they should be. That's a great goal line stand, 3rd down, and get able to come up with a tackle for a loss.
Timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it's good. He splits the uprights with a pressure kick to win it. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk. National champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.